Welcome to my live talk. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your geographical zone. Welcome to today's live talk. Thank you so much for taking your time to join me. Whether you are watching from home, at work, traveling, or even catching the replay later, you are most welcome. This is Smart Traveler Memoirs, and I truly appreciate your presence. Feel free to say hello in the chat. And tell us where you are watching from. Let's make this conversation interactive. Let's make this conversation interactive and engaging. Today, we are discussing a very important topic: the 5 big resources. These are the resources that shape every part of our lives. And they are as follows: time, attitude, energy, money, and peace. People value them differently. Some choose money, others protect their time, some focus on their mindset, and others prioritize peace. But the real question is, which one truly determines success in life among those 5? During this life, we will break down each of these resources, look at their strengths and weaknesses, and understand how they influence our daily choices, happiness, and long-term goals. Guys, let me try to turn this camera just a cute, okay, so that we have a better view. The place here seems to be having some problem of right, so we turn the camera a bit, guys, and we go to this important discussion. I don't know, I'm trying to all right, is that better? I think that is better. You can see me better now, guys. Yes, fine. Before we go deeper, I want to hear from you in the chat. Tell me, which of the 5 resources do you personally value most? Let me remind you the resources: time, attitude, energy, money, or peace. So I give you 1 or 2 minutes to think about it. All right. give you a few minutes to think about it as I wipe my glasses. Fine. There is no right or wrong answer. Your perspective is important because we all come from different experiences and environments. So feel free to share your thoughts. All right. Feel free to share your thoughts as we continue. Thank you for sharing your thoughts in the chat. I can already see some interesting answers coming in. Now, let's begin breaking down these 5 resources one by one. And we start with the one everyone has equally, and that is time. Time is the only resource that is completely fair. We all get 24 hours every day, but how we use that time is what separates progress and stagnation. So let's take a close look at what time, or we look why time is so powerful. First, time is one resource we cannot never recover. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose energy and discharge. You can even lose your attitude for a moment and rebuild it. But once time goes, it's gone permanently. That alone makes time one of the most valuable assets in life. Secondly, time is a silent equalizer. No matter who you are, rich or poor, educated or not, everyone gets the same 24 hours. What separates people is not the amount of time, but what they choose to do with it. Some use their hours to grow, to run, others use to run, others to build, and others to improve. While others let their hours slip away through distractions, excuses, or waiting for perfect moment, what we call procrastination. Third, time shapes every opportunity in life. Think about it. The job you got, it required time. The skills you learned in school or college or university or wherever required time. Healing from pain, because there is nobody who is immune from sickness, requires time. Even in relationships grow or collapse based on how much time you have invested in them. Tuko pamoja. Are we together, guys? Tuko pamoja means are we together? Fourth, time forces us to make choices. Every hour you spend on one thing is an hour you cannot spend on something else. This is called opportunity cost. Do you hear that, guys? Opportunity cost. So managing time well isn't just planning, it's choosing what truly matters. All right? Fifth, time rewards consistency. You don't need huge efforts in one day. Small steps taken consistently, 10 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of exercise, 30 minutes of planning, create massive change over months and years. Time multiplies small efforts. Lastly, my dear friends, time teaches us responsibility. How you choose your time reveals your priorities. Show me your schedule, and I can show you what you value. So when people say, I don't have time, what they often mean is, it's not a priority right now. And that perspective alone can change your entire mindset about life. Tuko pamoja, are we together, guys? So that now I go to the second big life source, and that is attitude. If time is the foundation, then attitude is the lens through which we see everything. Two people can face the same situation, but their outcomes will be completely different. Why? Because their attitudes are different. First, attitude determines interpretation. A challenge can look like a problem to one person and like an opportunity to another. Your circumstances may be the same, but the meaning you attach to them changes everything. Secondly, attitude influences relationship. People are naturally drawn to those who are positive, hopeful, respectful, and willing to learn. A bad attitude pushes people away, friends, colleagues, and even opportunities. Many doors in life don't close because of a lack of ability, but because of poor attitude, my dear colleagues. Fourth, attitude impacts performance. You can have talent, skills, and education, but if your attitude is negative, you complain, you resist the change, and give up quickly, those strengths become wasted. On the other hand, someone with an average skill but a great attitude can rise faster because they are teachable, consistent, and open-minded. Fifth, attitude is contagious. Your mood affects the energy of the people around you. At home, at work, and even online. You have people around you online, like those who are watching this live. A positive attitude can lift an entire room, while a negative one can drain it. Sixth, attitude affects your self-belief. When you believe in yourself, you take action. When you doubt yourself, you hesitate, and opportunities pass. This is why success often begins in the mind long before it appears in real life. And lastly, my guys, attitude is a choice, not a condition. You may not control everything that happens to you, but you can control your response. That power alone gives attitude a huge influence over your success. So when you meet people who consistently succeed, even with limited resources, look closely. You almost always find a strong, disciplined, hopeful attitude behind their progress. Are we together, guys? We are moving. Now let's come to the third big resource, energy. If time is foundation and attitude is the lens, then energy is the fuel that drives everything you do. You can have all the time in the world and the best attitude in the world, but without energy, you cannot perform, you cannot create, and you cannot even grow. Number one, energy is what converts plans into action. Ideas, dreams, and opportunities mean nothing if you don't have the physical or mental strength to pursue them. Energy turns intentions into results. Secondly, energy affects clarity. When you are drained, tired, overwhelmed, or stretched thin, even simple decisions feel heavy. But when your energy is high, you think faster, solve problems better, and stay focused. Tuko pamoja? Are we together, guys? I don't know. Third, energy is directly linked to health. Your sleep, your diet, stress levels, and emotional state all influence how much energy you have. Many people, I'm telling you guys, are not failing because they lack talent. No. They are failing because they are exhausted. Number 4, energy shapes productivity. 2 people can work for the same 8 hours, but the one with higher energy will accomplish more, think better, and feel less drained. Productivity is not just about time management. It is also about energy management. 5th, energy is emotional as well as physical. When your heart is heavy, your body feels tired. When your mind is stressed, your energy drops. That is why protecting your emotional space is as important as getting sleep. 6th, energy influences motivation. Most people don't lack motivation, they just lack energy. When you are energized, even difficult tasks feel manageable. When your energy is low, even small tasks feel impossible. 7th, energy can be stolen or protected. Negative people, toxic environments, constant noise, overcommitment, and unnecessary stress drain your energy. While rest, healthy boundaries, good planning, and a peaceful environment recharge it. Lastly, my guys, my good people, energy determines consistency. You cannot show up daily at work, in a relationship, in personal goals, if you are always exhausted. And consistency is what produces long-term success. So when you see people who are always moving forward, always pushing, always growing, it's not just discipline. It's because they protect and manage their energy wisely. Now, let's come to the fourth big life resource: money. Yeah? Money is a sensitive topic, but also a very real one. Whether we like it or not, money influences almost every area of our lives. Like it, believe it or not. The key is understanding what money can do and what money cannot do. May I repeat that, guys? You have to understand what money can do and what money cannot do. And first, money provides options. With money, you can choose where you live, what you eat, where your children go to school, and even the level of health care you receive. Money gives you flexibility and comfort, not necessarily happiness, but comfort. It can give you comfort, but not necessarily happiness. We'll come to that in due course. Second, money reduces stress. Many of the pressures people face today, such as rent, food, bills, maybe hospital bills or bills when you go to supermarkets, emergencies, are tied to finances. Having financial stability removes that constant worry and gives room for peace of mind. Third, money enhances access. It opens doors to education, travel, better environments, better tools, and better opportunities. Sometimes success is not about being the smartest. It's about having the resource to run, to move, and to act. Fourth, money amplifies your character. Money doesn't change people, it reveals them. If you are kind, money allows you to help more people. If you are greedy, money magnifies that. If you are responsible, money grows in your hands. If you are careless, it disappears. Where do you fall, my dear comrade, my dear viewer? Where do you fall? If you are kind, money allows you to help more people. If you are greedy, money magnifies the greediness. You become more greedy. You want to look for more. If you are responsible, money grows in your hands. You get more and more. And if you are careless, money just disappears. How many people have we not seen in this life who are careless and finally becoming laughing stocks? And they had a lot of money. Fifth, money creates independence. You don't have to depend on others for every need, right? Don't have beggar mentality. This independence preserves dignity, freedom, and confidence. Sixth, money cannot buy certain things. Listen very carefully here. My people, my viewers, and all the people who are watching this live, money cannot buy certain things. It can buy comfort, but not contentment. It can buy medicine, but not health. It can buy a house, but not a home. It can buy people's presence, but not genuine relationships. It can buy entertainment, but not inner peace. May I repeat? Money can buy comfort, but not contentment. It can buy medicine, but it cannot buy health. You cannot be healthy because you have money. It can buy a house, but that house might not be a home. It can buy people's presence, but not genuine relationship. It can buy entertainment, but not inner peace. Seventh, money can become a trap. When people chase money without balancing the other four resources, that is time, attitude, energy, and peace, they often end up burned out, empty, or deeply unhappy. Money should be a tool, not a master. And lastly, if you want more money, increase your skills, improve your attitude, grow your knowledge, and protect your energy. Success follows those who create value, not those who only chase cash. So while money is important, and it is very important, it should never replace your health, your relationship, or your peace. What do you say there, guys? Are we still moving? So now let's come to maybe our climax. The silent power that holds everything together. And it is the fifth and often most overlooked resource, peace. What does peace really mean? Peace doesn't mean silence or lack of problems. It means inner stability. It is that calm center inside you that stays steady even when life is chaotic. That calm center inside you, which stays steady even when life is chaotic. Why does peace matter so much? Peace affects your decision making. When your mind is calm, you make better choices. Without peace, even small decisions feel heavy. Again, peace keeps relationships healthy. You cannot relate well with others when you are always anxious, angry, or unsettled. Also, peace determines your health. Stress destroys energy, sleep, immunity, and even motivation. Peace restores all of them. And don't forget, peace also supports productivity. You think clearly, you work smarter, and stay focused when you have inner peace. We have some problems we face if there is no peace. And I can just mention but a few. And these are constant overthinking, reduced focus, road rage type reactions, easily offended, losing joy in simple things, always feeling behind or pressured. Have you ever noticed that some people have money, time, and energy, but still look unhappy? That is the absence of peace. How do we protect our peace? First, learn to say no without guilt. If you want to say no, and don't feel guilty. Again, avoid the people who drain your emotions. Those who nag you and so forth. And also create boundaries. Fine? Take breaks before you burn out. Don't compare your life to others online. Practice gratitude. It resets your mind. And the best of all, forgive quickly so you don't carry emotional weight. Guys, never carry things in your mind because somebody has maybe offended you. Just forgive quickly to avoid carrying emotional weight. So let me ask you, my viewers, what destroys your peace the fastest? Is it people, pressure, fear, or overthinking? You can type in the chat. Now, having said what we have said, which resource do you think matters most? Let's bring it all together. We have seen time, attitude, energy, money, and peace are the 5 major resources that shape the quality of our lives. Each one is powerful in its own way. Time is limited, and once gone, it never returns. Attitude guides your responses and determines your outcomes. Energy powers your actions. Without it, nothing moves. Money makes life easier, but only when the first three are in order. Peace ties everything together, because without peace, even blessings feel like burdens. In the end, these resources don't compete, they work together. But if we had to choose the one that influences everything else, many people would agree with me that peace and time are the real foundations. Now, I would like my viewers to participate. Before we close, I want to hear from you. Which resource do you believe matters the most in life? Among these, time, attitude, energy, money, or peace, and why? Drop your answer in the chat. I want to read some of your thoughts. So I would like to hear your thoughts. So here is my encouragement to you. Guard your time, build a stronger attitude, protect your energy, manage your money wisely, and above everything, keep your peace. If you can balance these 5, success and a meaningful life will follow naturally. If you have enjoyed this conversation, remember to like the stream, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. More real conversations like this are coming. You don't want to miss them. And if you like me to do a live session on relationships, mindset, or potential growth, tell me in the chat right now. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay safe, stay peaceful, and keep moving forward. See you in the next live, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye, guys. Have a wonderful day.